We structured it as an asset sale because two reasons. One is we knew that it would reduce the liability. Like if you're the buyer, you don't know what's in this corporate startup thing. Like now, if we're like, oh, we're a YC company, that wouldn't be a big deal because buyers would be like, oh, okay, you use the standard YC paperwork. You have all the standard contracts. And this will be fine. But like at the time, like you're some startup. How are they going to diligence that? It's going to cost more in lawyer fees than the thing is worth. So we structured it as an asset sale. It also meant that we could pump the price up more, which made it a more exciting auction to talk about because people don't know the difference between you're doing a corporate sale and an asset sale. Now that means we pay the taxes instead of them. They know that, so they're willing to bid more. So that actually worked out really well. Like the reason it's a $258,000 sale instead of a, what would be probably like a $150,000 sale is because we did an asset sale. And it's a better story if it's $250,000 than if it's $150K. So at the end of the day, we actually wound up in pocket like $35,000
a piece,
like each,
yeah,
a piece.
Great. That's great.
Which is like actually, if you think about it, for like 15 months of work, post taxes, having saved over 15 months as a first year out of college, $35,000, we were way better off than any of our compatriots at that point in their careers. That's important actually, because when we started Justin TV, there was a point where we couldn't raise angel money, and the startup was like we were going to run out of cash to like not just make payroll, but to like pay our vendors and our suppliers. And Justin TV was going to die. And Justin and I both lent Justin TV $15,000 each of that Kiko money to float the company for like 2 months until we could close our angel round.
No kidding.
We could put together and close an angel round.
Yeah.
So like if we'd had that money, we would not have, like Justin TV might have died. That was the bridge. No, what we probably would have done is come to you and Paul and be like, please help us. We're going to die. But like, but it was nice that we could just like write the check and like, invest in ourselves. Like, I think it's a piece of advice. People ask me sometimes when they're coming out of college or like in internships at Twitch, like, what is my recommendation? And my biggest like post-college recommendation is that if you care about like sort of freedom and being able to like make bold choices in your life, save as much money as humanly possible. Like we did not live richly for the 15 months or for the first like 3 years. We lived very, very frugally, and we spent as little money. We were living in Roxbury. We spent as little money as possible. And even when we moved out of Roxbury, we did not get a nice apartment. And that meant when you have $35,000 in the bank, which is a lot of money, like it's not a lot of money from like a corporate finance perspective, but from an individual perspective, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You have freedom. You can make bold moves like investing in yourself. I think that's something that people right out of college sort of underestimate is how valuable it is to build a cash cushion like immediately. Like just save as much as you humanly can for the first year or 2 years. And then you can start spending more because actually once you have $20,000, $30,000 saved up, you don't need to keep. The goal is not to save money forever. The goal is that you can quit your job or make a bet and you can bridge a couple months of expenses.
It gives you options. I give young people the exact same advice, like save money so you have a cushion.